the 18th episode walking for me, so listen this year. So that means there's 2 episodes left till the big 20th. And it's random lift sword time. For this episode, I'm back out once again at Valencia Centre to get into those lists I could not get last time. But first, into Safina Station and into one of the platform lifts.
Yo voy para el mismo sitio. Me quedo más tranquilo si voy con usted.
No, es que
No se preocupe, hombre.
las escaleras.
Es que ahí tenían que poner las escaleras eléctricas.
Son oscuras.
No se preocupe, hombre, que eso le pasa a cualquiera. Por el amor de Dios.
Abriendo puertas.
Si es que luego me he dado cuenta yo que voy para el mismo sitio que usted.
And now, since lines 1, 2 and 7 are back to terminating at Valencia XVIII, the first train that came into Safina Station was the line 1 train to OIIAOIIA. So that gives a hint to the next lift in this video. This is the platform 1 lift at Plaza Spine Station. It's just a boring and bar lift. Well, not really boring, but it's quite boring honestly. It's mid-average or well. I'm just gonna write it anyway since I took over this station as lines 1, 2 and 7 are back at terminating at Valencia XVIII, and the first train that came into the platform 1 in Safina was a line 1 train. And now, moving on. Now to the street lift at Plaza Spine Station. This is unique. Comparing the other Line 1 lifts, the most recent ones, we don't count Angel Jimura because those were built in 1998 and they're efficient. And coming on station between 2002 and 2006, some physical clubs. And this, because this one is a Doppler hydraulic lift. Not exactly a Doppler, but it's installed by Apple. So I'm not sure if it's a Doppler or whatever the fucking hell it is. So honestly, I don't give a shit about it. But the only good thing about this lift is the epic hydraulic motor. It's just like the street lift in Bayern Station, which also has an epic hydraulic motor, but it's really not as epic as Bayern Station. Not as loud. Oh well. And now to the Zenit Hotel, which I cannot be asked to film the lifts there. Oh dear, I really wanted to go into these. These hotels are really nice fishing club related to MRS, I think, but since I did not film them, I don't know if they are related to MRL or whatever. It's such a shame. I really wanted to go into this hotel. It looks really posh and it has some very nice things, but I wasn't even asked to ask permission for in reception. Oh well, maybe next time I come out to Valencia Centre for like around the third time in 2025 just to go and walk in from San Luis and the excuse of giving gifts to friends. I'll try if I could ask permission in reception to go into a list, but there. That's I don't think that's most likely going to happen since for some stupid reason I'm not asked to doing so. Oh well, let's move on. Oh shit, It's 5 in the afternoon, my dad's coming in about an hour, and I've just made it run into Alley Hop, and I'm not going to retake the boring modern MP lift there. So, bugger! I'm going to skip that. And now to Astoria Palace Hotel, which was refurbished 4 years ago, in 2021, and there's 3 lifts in this hotel, a big lift and 2 small lifts. The big lift used to be an Otis Europa 2000, but it was replaced with an Otis Gen 2 Life. This lift goes between low ground, ground floor, mezzanine, and floors 1 up to 9. And this lift also goes further than floor 9. It goes up to the 10th floor, but it's locked off. It must be some sort of service error, but I'm not really too sure about it. Anyways, the small lifts are Otis 2000 lifts. Those are still in its place. They're still original. But the cabs have been refurbished, and the inside buttons lighting was replaced from red to white, and the inside displays were replaced with stupid e-views. Oh dear, e-view nowadays is honestly boring. It's really overused on Otis lifts in Spain. Oh dear, it's really boring. Leave it that be. Anyways, first of all, let's go into the big lift, which is the Otis Gen 2 Life that replaced an Otis Europa 2000. And now to the small list, which are the ones that are still the original Otis 2000s. Astoria Palace Hotel. There's a multi-story car park, which I could not bother filming a lift there for some stupid reason. There was security in the cache. Oh well. The lift is an Otis Europa 2000, but it was eventually replaced with an Otis Gen 2. Oh well. I cannot film that. I cannot bother asking permission. I really do not want to get caught because I don't have car in the car park. Oh well. And now to the Morton building, which is on really nice color silver list. They were modernized from older swindle lists, and these were the very first older swindle lists that were very large. Oh well. I cannot bother filming that. I don't have permissions ever since 2020 or 2021. Oh well, let's skip that. Move on here. And now on to Don Juan Duarte Street and to Pull&Bear with the Orona Arca II, which I cannot bother filming it again. Ta-da! Simple as that. And now to this big Zara nearby, which is Schindler 5500s. I cannot bother filming them as well. Oh well, they're Schindler 5500s. I already filmed these in 2022, but hopefully next time I get a retake of those. Just you wait. And now to Parfoy, which is closed down. It used to be Bershka and Batter with some really nice Orona or 1960s, which were turned into staff only when Parfoy opened. Oh well, they were really nice, and it was such a shame that they were now gone ever since then. Ah dear. And now to Primor, which used to be Massimo Dutti, and the lift is still in its place, which is a generic lift installed by Fisker. I wouldn't say generic, because it has CM buttons plus an LCD display, which I believe it's made by DMG, or I don't know. I don't know if it's CM or DMG, but it has a quite interesting voice. If you know which company made the indicator, if it's either CM or DMG, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, let's go in the lift.
London Bath.
And on to Corte Inglés Fashion Building. This was the first Corte Inglés department store in Valencia, coming in the 1970s. Anyways, this department store was most recently being refurbished. It wasn't refurbished in the 1990s. Well, not like in the 2000s. It was most recently refurbished just in the ground floor for some stupid reason. Oh well. Anyways, now onto the lifts there. These used to be Otis Lexans. They were modernized in 2006 by Otis with 2,000 buttons. I must be assuming that these are actually Otis E-Mod or whatever the hell it is. I think they are Otis E-Mod, presuming from the buttons that apart from being 2000s, or maybe they could be E-Mod 2000 mod. I'm really not too sure. Anyways, let's ride them. And now to the Otis 2000 hydraulic lift up to the restaurant on the 6th floor. Recently, the lanterns have been implemented on every single call station in every single floor, like floors 5 to 6. And also, the button lighting was replaced from red to blue, and the display outside in floor 5 was replaced with the original Otis display that it used to have, but much newer, in a much newer condition compared to the one in floor 6, which is still the original from the 1990s. Oh well, since this Otis 2000 hydraulic came into use, the main dish no longer served the restaurant ever since then. Oh well, let's ride it! now, let's write some really nice 1970s Otis escalators down, which in this department store have been preserved. Annoyingly, in the set I've read of these escalators, the escalators between floors 4 and 5 have been replaced with modern Otis escalators. But on the rest of the floors, they still have the amazing 1970s Otis escalators. Let's find them! And on to Corn Street, and on to the quarter field next to the Corte Inglés Fashion Building. Not really next. The lift is a car server lift installed by Fishing Club with chauffeur buttons with Shanghai Step call station on the ground floor. I was not bothered to film it this time, and it's the second time I was not bothered to film it again. Ah, dear. Anyways, and on to the Mango nearby, which has an Orona Arca II lift. I cannot bother filming it for some reason, and now to the Valencia shop nearby. It used to be Vodafone, and it has taken over the old Valencia shop in the town hall square, which is sadly closed down. Well, the lift was not really that interesting as it had a modern MP lift. It was quite boring and interesting at the same time. Oh dear. Anyways, let's move on. Let's continue on to and on to Zion Corn Street, which has been kept and it's been refurbished since last year. It used to have 3 floors, basement, ground and first floor, but now it has just only ground and first floors. And now, let's take a look at the directory to see it is a male section. Does it have male section? Apparently not, so fuck you. But that does not prevent me from riding a lift. Anyways, I'm going to show a little diagram of how the floors arranged in the suburb were like in the past and like they were like today. Anyways, let's ride the lift. It used to be a platform lift, but it's now being replaced with a 3G Orona, and it has the really nice bilingual female Orona voice. Oh well, it's the voice I really like. I've heard it since 2022, and I really wanted to hear it again in every single Orona lift, the most recent installations in Valencia. Oh well, let's ride it.
Ya que no se me le echaba.
Això és el que li costa.
Ja. Me faltava.
No, li costa un poc.
Sí, que...
Primera planta. First floor.
Vinga, i siu. Doni el baix.
Gràcies.
Bajando. Lift going down. Planta principal. Main floor. Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Subiendo. Lift going up. Primera planta. First floor. Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Bajando. Lift going down. Planta principal. First floor.
And now to Stradivarius in Collins Street. It used to be located near Zara Home, but not next to Zara Home. And now, the old shop used to have just the ground floor. It was just a small space, but that small space that where Stradivarius used to be has now been turned into Primark. Now to the new shop. The new shop has now been relocated near Lefties, and it is next to Lefties on the left-hand side. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna find out if there's meal section in this shop, but at the moment we can say in the directory that the meal section. Well, I'm just gonna find out, but that does not prevent me from running a lift. And the lift in this Stradivarius is a really nice 3G Orona with bilingual voice.
Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Subiendo. Lift going up. Primera planta. First floor. Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Bajando. Lift going down. Planta principal. Main floor.
And now to Lefties. This most certainly I have retook the 3G Orona lifts there. Very certainly. This time I was bothered to write them. And this time, unlike in 2023, I got the right lift. It's literally the same as the left one, apart from the fact that it uses Orona's own font on the LCD display inside instead of Gotham, which is very surprising for an Orona installation today.
¿Cuál vas?
Al 3.
Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Subiendo. Lift going up. Tercera planta. Third floor. Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Bajando. Lift going down. Segunda planta. Cierre de puerta. Doors closing. Bajando. Lift going down. Sótano. Basement.
already bumped into OIIAOIIA, and I immediately ran to meet him so I wouldn't have to do any harder challenges that he would make me. I wouldn't mind doing one, but that I wasn't bothered to do one at that time. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind as well if he posted it on his Instagram account. Oh dear. Anyways, moving on. And now to the list in Midimar. First to the one down to the car park, which I could not bother filming it because there was security standing next to it. So now to the main lift in Midimar, and it is a really nice Schindler 5500 lift. Well, I wouldn't think things Schindler 5500 MRLs are really nice, so well, I would honestly prefer 5400 rather than 5500. However, let's ride it! There's also another lift in the car park, which is a complicated thing to get onto it. Well, not really complicated, as you simply have to walk down to basement 1, as it doesn't go up to the ground floor. To get onto it, you either leave Medium Mark, walk downstairs, and then the lift is turning left. But if you go down to the ground floor of Medium Mark, first basement on the Medium Mark car park lift, the lift is simply just right hand side once you get off the lift. Anyways, this lift is in essence so Domingo lift, and it only goes between basements 1 to 4, unlike Medium Mark, which only goes between ground floor and basements 1 to 3. Now, my dad called me once I finished filming the Ascensores Domingo lift, and then he told me that eventually he was not going to come to the Valencia Center, so therefore I did not catch up with him, so I did continue at my own. And now to Pull&Bear and to put lifts there, which are some really nice free-tier owners. Since these have a 2016 build date, these still have the male owner voice.
Subiendo. Primera planta.
let's retake the Bookhouse Library lift. I was told that this is actually a 90s lift. It's not an original lift made by PENDEJO. I was told by Leah Fox in a voice showing me how Discord so that this is actually a 90s lift with touch-sensitive buttons, and that it was installed by PENDEJO. Moreno. This shop is actually some kind of clothing shop for suits and everything like that for weddings. Just like I could remember going into some of these a couple of years ago. So yeah, that's what basically Alvaro Moreno is. And now to believe there, you would expect to find a good lift in this shop as it's really posh. But no, it's actually a really boring lift. It is as far as boring, even more boring than a modern MP lift. I thought for once this was an Ascensor Domingo lift, but no. Despite the buttons looking similar to Ascensor Domingo, but no, it's actually a really boring lift. Really boring. And now to Bershka. Before we go into belief, let's take a look at the escalator. I cannot get a video of it, but at least here's some short footage when I went up the escalator on the first floor. And now to the lift, which is an Orona Arca II, but after 10 years of service, it is being modernized. Oh dear. And now since it's been modernized, the buttons are now the 3G Orona buttons, and the displays have been replaced from LCD displays to dot matrix display. I think that this is an absolute downgrade, having LCD displays replaced to dot matrix ones. I feel like this is an absolute downgrade. And speaking of, all of the lift has been painted from white to red.
Cierre de puertas. Bajando. Planta principal.
And now, here's an old footage from 2021, way before this lift was replaced.
Typical Orona LCD negator, my dear. Okay.
Cierre de puertas.
Wait,
Bajando.
it just took a while to start up. Took a while.
Planta principal.
Ghetto, ground floor. There he goes. Oh look, it actually went up to 1. I hope you guys enjoy it, and that's...
And now to H&M. I cannot bother filming the lift there. It's quite boring, honestly. Not really boring, but quite boring. Oh well. And Antis Knives also had an Orona Arca II high jolly. Could not bother to film it as well. And now to the Apple Store, which has a really nice Kimono Space 300.
Ahora mismo estarían libres. Para final de marzo. Pues sería, claro, mira, pues te digo, sería para...
And on to the ABC Park Cinema and to the lift there, which is an Otis Genesis hydraulic, but it wasn't working. Oh well, it wasn't working. It's not really an interesting lift. Anyways, moving on. And now, let's retake that Otis 2000 modernised bike home that goes down to a Corte Inglés Home Building car park. This is going to be a short ride after what happened last time, as this lift is extremely busy. Just be covered.
Hacia abajo.
Sí. ¿Qué la planta? ¿En qué planta?
La primera.
La tercera.
Adiós, no. La primera.
Perfecto, pues yo voy a la tercera. Pues
And now, let's retake the 90s business at Corte Inglés Home Building. I had to film these just around downright from the 6th floor to the ground floor, as my camera was running out of battery and I filmed this at 6:30, which is when these started being a bit busy. Oh well, I'll just get rid of these down, but at least I did retake these epic lifts anyway.
Buenas.
And now to the colour market. I forgot to film a couple of lists last time I was here, so therefore here's a map that EFSPay made for me on Discord. All credit goes to him for making it anyway. And now to lift 8, which is staff only, so I'm not gonna film that. And now to lift T, which is an older MP lift, and it serves the same floors as lift J, which was the one I filmed last time. And now to lift J. I already filmed that last time, so I'm gonna skip that. And now to lift I, which only goes between market level on floor -1, which is S theoretically, and then street level on the ground floor. It just only goes between those two levels. Anyways, the lift used to be an older MP lift, but it's now being replaced with a 3G Orona. And now to the Corte shopping area, which is sadly closed down. It was a really nice shopping centre. It's such a shame that it's now gone. The car park is still alive to this day, but it's such a shame for the rest of the shopping centre, which is sadly closed down. It had the only Habitat store in Valencia, and it's also gone. Ah, dear. Anyways, and now to one of the lists up to the shopping centre, coming from inside of the car park hallway. Now to one of the lists up to the shopping centre, which is a really nice cinema iconic with D-line fishes and the cemented display, but it's now been decommissioned. It's such a shame. It was a really nice cinema iconic lift. I really like this so much. It's a shame it's now gone. Oh dear. And now to the lift to the car park. The lift is another cinema iconic. This is still alive to this day, and it is a really nice epic motor. Let's ride it.
Sube, sí.
Sí, voy al 1. No sé si voy al 0 o al menos.
Ah, vas al 0. Como yo.
and onto a multi-story car park in Isabella Católica Street. To go into this, you have to pass through a kind of abandoned shopping centre. It's not really a shopping centre because there's no shops nearby. And now let's go on the lift, which is an Astoria Carbonell lift, but for some reason it has the same buttons as an older MP.